Let's go. Make it to the team.
Looking good, my guy.
Kicks, MP.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen. Checked in for the Clippers. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Smooth, and it's Harden in at the point. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He ended up with 44 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They haven't been shy about looking to add another proven scorer to their roster, and pulling the trigger on a Zach LaVine deal gives them the precise type of scorer they hope will round out their offense. LaVine has shown time and time again that he will always be a factor on the offensive end.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA, and we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Nurkic setting the pick for Bailey. It's tipped. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. The three from George. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to MP. The Clippers again turning it over.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
A different look for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Collier in for Keontae George. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. They recover it. Inside, 5 to shoot, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And that one's good. MP.
That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
Pass to Markkanen. Stolen by Zubats. MP deciding where to go with it. Now here's Harden. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it in the corner. Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Pass to Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Smooth with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And the rejection by MP. Pass to Harden. Shoots. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Bailey with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by just 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Kevin Love out there with George Niang. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like his confidence.
Thanks. This should be a great battle to watch. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Love. Love with the screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Down low, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Love with the screen on Bogdanovich. Love outside. Here's Collier. Hasn't made one yet. The Jazz with another miss. MP with it. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Smooth.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins is checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Niang. Here's Collier. Over Paul. The Jazz with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Back to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the rejection by MP. Beal trying to break loose. MP, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Williams gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
MP kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Filipowski, he's checked in for George Niang. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Keontae George in for Williams. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when the 7-footer Markkanen starts to hit from deep, I mean, what are you supposed to do as a defender?
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Here's Collier. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Collins a screen on George. And that's a foul called on Lowry Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bailey comes in for Collier. And the Clippers with a change here too. Harden's checked in. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pass to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the basket by Bailey.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. MP outside. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not...
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Bailey. Takes a 3. Good defense by MP.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Over in the corner, Paul. Back to MP. Rebound, Utah. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden the pass to Smooth. And it's Dunn in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And it's MP with a 3. MP's got 15.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Another miss by Utah. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard kicks to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Outside, Markkanen buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Beal finds MP. To the inside, Nurkic with the steal. To the middle, here's Filipowski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, really strong.
And so it's Los Angeles, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Utah Jazz.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
And out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the all... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Harden and Beal are the backcourt. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's a... He's checked in for the Jazz. And the Clippers making a change here as well. MP's checked in for John Collins. Here's Smooth. 17 points in the game. Outside Leonard. MP outside. It's Beal on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Collier. Looking for Filipowski and gets it there. And the shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Harden the pass to MP. It's hauled in by George. Jazz trail by 5. To the left wing. Here's Bailey. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Nurkic's screen on Beal. Pass to Bailey. There's the triple. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
From deep, Harden. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. Lebowski passes to Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bailey.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Screen by Zubac. Smooth. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lepowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Collier. That's good. Collier's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
MP with a screen on George. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
George passes to Bailey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Jazz making a change here. Niang's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Leonard. Pass to Bailey for the lead. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Bogdanovic, no luck. Utah with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's George. Here's Bailey. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
And he drives in. And the dunk by Lopez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
There's a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Harden outside. Here's Smooth. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 32 seconds left in the 3rd. And the dunk by Lopez.
Okay, Brook Lopez. We see you can still get up.
Pass to George. Here's Collier. Elbow shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Paul surveying the floor. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bailey. Pass to Collier. Lets it go from deep. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collier. Then there's George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Collins, a screen on Anderson. MP driving, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Here's Sensabaugh. Smooth with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Outside, Markkanen. Oh, good with the triple. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to MP. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Utah leading. That's good by Sensabaugh. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. A three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The drive by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Nurkic checked in for Anderson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. MP with it. Working on Niang.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. There's the 3. That shot misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP kicks to Leonard. Bogdanovich looking around. Inside, here's Smooth. MP going right to the rim.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shoots the 3. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Beal comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And James Harden subbed in for Chris Paul. The 3 from Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, They'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Ball checked in for John Collins. And there's the bucket from MP.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Bailey. And finished off by Bailey. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
MP, that's for two. And again, the Clippers good for two.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
Pass to Filipowski. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 9th assist in the game now. Clippers with the ball. Harden the pass to MP. The tray. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now George, 6 to shoot. And the basket by Bailey.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And here is MP. Ball passes to Smooth. Outside, Beal. Beal gets a screen from Smooth. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Three-pointer, Markkanen.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
MP kicks to Paul. It's stolen by Bailey. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Nurkic, guarded by Harden. Markkanen. Up again. Sees him with the putback.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Nurkic there for the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Markkanen. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. LA has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Zubats with the screen for MP. Right to the rack, it's MP.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Now Markkanen. Bailey fires. Knocks down the three.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
The Clippers trail. Leonard sets a screen for MP. MP taking flight.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Here's Bailey. Six on the shot clock. George! That's off.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
MP with it, now defended by Markkanen. Leonard with a screen on Markkanen. Right there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
Here's Bailey. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Got it to go off the glass.
And what a big night for Bailey. Scoring it well. I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of these performances in his future.
Now Beal. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Here's Bailey. Rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And they double up MP. Cleared away by George. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
A deep three. It misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's nowhere.
Not the outcome you had in mind. I did, actually, Dom. Kevin, over to you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.